What is up? It is Spaded Bricks, and today is episode 1 of trying to turn $1,400 into $100,000. Everything in the video will, like the bins full of stuff, those videos will be fully detailed out into separate videos as I normally do as the hauls, so go check those out. But I will always go through like the highlights of the haul and how much I paid and things like that in these upcoming little bits. And the statistics will be at the end of each one that will show. And what I sold will be towards the end of the video. But I also wanted to say that with the figures that I have here, obviously, for sale, I'm going to be doing their own little 1,000. I'm just not going to record it. But I figure that's the best way to do it, because I already have this stuff and I'm selling this while selling the stuff that I'm buying these lots for the video. So I figured it would just be easy. I'm still going to record it. I'm just not going to film it so it doesn't distract us. But what we bought is for the video, so you guys will see that stuff. But yeah, hoping it grows a business. And maybe I'll make some more money this way. Who knows? Let's go. This is our first order from our $1,400 journey and try and turn it into $100,000. This might take a little bit, but we get our very first package. And this one costed $248.25. And all the stats, like what I'm going to make, what I'm going to sell it for, each individual figure after taxes and commission, which is 13% all combined. I'll show it all, will be the numbers and then. And some exciting stuff about this lot. I don't want to get too much into it because we're about to make a video on it, but misprint snow trooper, that's very sick. And just a lot of good stuff in here, like this $20 dinosaur and decent Palpatine for 18-ish. Just a bunch of decent stuff in here. There you go, $20 astromech. A lot of good stuff in here for Star Wars and some other variety stuff too, little castle figures. But yeah, I will show the statistics of this lot. To start off with my prices, how I price everything, I use Bricklink, and I go to the last sold on last 6 months average for new, because used can be damaged, cracked stuff, and I just don't think that's fair pricing. So I just keep it going with the new type of prices. And after I do that, I use the currency, the little check mark on that, and that's just how I found it. So some of those are, none of the figures in this lot were really over 30. There was a couple that are high teens in the 20s, something like that. Pretty nice lot. This was pretty all around. These are the type of lots, like I always say, that just bring in the profit. And as you can see, we're profiting by over $200 here, and this should be a nice flip. This is our second purchase, part of our $1,400, trying to turn into $100,000. This was about a $600 buy. We have 3 used complete sets, or no, 4, sorry. That's a duplicate of the tank. 300 bills, and we got a bunch of different figures. And there's one figure in here particular that is really, really good. And that is Angelica with her plume. This should be a nice flip. You guys will see the video on it later. As you can see, we paid $635.17. We are expected to make about $1,358, and after taxes, that'll be $1,181.46. And our profit's about $546, which should be pretty good, which is about 46%. Near 50, can't complain, not bad. There's a bunch of good figures in here, like Angelica, Jen Urso, Chick 14, the $50 used complete Gungan set. Just a lot of good stuff in this lot, and hopefully we can make some money by the end of this video. Yeah, this one was just another crazy one where we spent over $500. This one it was huge. There's a lot of high ends in here. I ended up getting the red Sergeant one for free, basically. Because it had damages to it, so the seller just gave it to me. But yeah, the rest of it, pretty good deal. We got a lot of 501st in this one. and like no variety, but we got so much Star Wars stuff right now. But yeah, I was pretty hyped about this lot. I don't think it's that bad, and plus if we can find that Lando helmet, that's a $20 figure. Unfortunately, only for lot 1 in like a matter of 2 weeks, probably like 4 streams, we only sold Obi-Wan, Tarpals, and a Qui-Gon. Still decent money, but we gotta sell some more. As you can see here, we finally got hot. We were selling some things. We sold 4 in the first one, 4 in the second one, 3 in the third one, and about 2 on the last one. So we sold a bunch of stuff, and I'm pretty happy. Got our money for it, so we're going pretty good with these lots. As you can see, this third and final lot did not go as well. You can check what's sold, but yeah, it did better than the first one, I think, but the second one was just straight hit. There's obviously more that I bought, but that stuff was on Whatnot, like under one single item auction, so you can't really see pictures, but here's the stuff that I bought off eBay with some of the money that I made, such as Aragorn with free shipping for $65, and then these 2 minifigure lots, which contained actually some pretty good pieces. Like the pirates, like Imperial soldiers, like those red coats and blue coats, those actually sell pretty well. It's currently the 21st of December, and we're just going to show you guys a little vlog, part of the end of the videos that I'm going to do. Here's our orders. So we obviously sold some other stuff. This stuff is not part of the videos. The AAT, I think, is. So yeah, I'm tracking different lots. That's some more orders because when I did this, obviously I have all this inventory before, so I decided to just sell some figures, take that money, put some into some figures, and see where I get from there. But do it with the rest, but obviously I wouldn't film every lot because there's like 10 other leads that I could get to. But we got a bunch of sets in. This bulk, I'm probably not going to sort through it. I know some of it's incomplete. I tried looking through it, but this is some pretty cool stuff, especially the Milano. I have a bunch more minifigures to certify, like literally all over the place. More sets. And we have our shelf thing, and I have these tags made. Like kind of like bricks and figs, where you put them on the set, tells you it's like new, sealed, whatever. More figures and parts, whatever. Bricklink store will be up running soon, hopefully, maybe. I've got a decent amount of parts right now. Everything like this is my Star Wars parts. Nothing too crazy. It's really small, but helps complete stuff. And I mean, there's like obviously there's more. Every drawer is full. It may not be. We have more of that, but these figures, just like I was talking about, those eBay auctions, going pretty well. This was a Whatnot order I got. I've been buying a lot off Whatnot. All this stuff's from Whatnot, things like that. But yeah, many figures are looking great. I'm gonna try and get my PC and monitor just get set up sometime. That would be the best. But yeah, right now we're gonna continue the journey. With today's video, we're still in the negatives. We made about $400, something like that, to put us out in debt. So we're like near 1,000. So we gotta make some money. But until then, we have all this leftover inventory to start up some new leads, which I have been doing. That's why these are all color coded by Ben and everything. And if you guys ever want to see those, some of them are doing actually pretty well unsold. The ones I'm doing on YouTube, 2 of them are kind of rough. One of them was really good though. But yeah, let's show those tags that I have, the prototypes. They're not a video though. Here is like the set tag prototype to show like the set number of the figures and the price and just like being as shown and whatever. I'm not a huge fan of the font right now. I've printed out some stuff. I gotta really fix up the size so the tags are smaller. They're a little bit bigger, so I gotta figure out how to do that from phone to the printer. I think if I just like hold it out with 2 fingers and like kind of like zoom it out to make it smaller and then screenshot that. That's something I've done before for something random. I think that'll work.